chosen one, you felt it. Maybe you can't explain it. Maybe you thought it was just a passing feeling. But deep down, in the innermost part of your soul, something called to you. A whisper amidst the noise of the world. A voice that no one else hears, but that you hear clearly in the silence. This voice doesn't come from your mind. It's not imagination. It's a summons, a direct call to your spirit. Because you are not like the others. You are a chosen one. While many are lost in distractions, shallow desires, and empty promises, you see through the veil. You've always known something was wrong with this world. You've always felt the gears of reality seem to turn against you. Senseless obstacles, people sabotaging you for no reason, doors closing just as you're about to enter. Coincidence? Nothing is by chance when it comes to a chosen one. You were marked. Before your birth, your path was already set. But pay attention, this is not about an unbreakable destiny. It is about a divine plan, a plan that requires your active participation. It's like a key and a lock. Your soul is the key, and the lock is the final stage you must pass to unlock your mission in this world. But beware, many get this far and turn back, because this stage is dark, lonely, and brutal. But it is also the most transformative. You must understand that every attack you've suffered was not by chance. They were orchestrated by the forces that fear you. Because when a chosen one fully awakens, they become uncontrollable. They break mental programming. They transcend the system. They connect directly with the Creator. Those moments when everything falls apart, when it feels like even the ground refuses to support you, they are trials, sacred tests, and every fall you've faced up to now was part of your preparation. Don't be fooled. You weren't rejected. You were refined. Just as gold must go through fire to become pure, the chosen one must be crushed, broken, and rebuilt to become unbreakable. If you are hearing this now, it is not a coincidence. This is the sign. This is the confirmation. Because the time for the final stage has come, and in this phase, you cannot carry dead weight. People, ideas, habits, everything misaligned with your mission will be stripped away. Yes, it will hurt, but it is necessary. You cannot cross the bridge with chains of the past on your feet. This is where many fail. They want to move forward carrying everything with them. But the truth is, the crossing demands lightness. It demands faith. It demands sacrifice. And you, as a chosen one, already know this. Your heart is already crying out for freedom. Your soul can no longer endure the invisible chains. And that is why this moment has come. You will start to notice even stronger signs. People drifting away without explanation. Intense sensations that something is about to happen. Vivid dreams, repeated messages, recurring numbers, absurd coincidences. All of it is the universe pushing you toward the final door, and you must go through it. But first, you must hear something very serious. There will be no second chance. This is the final stage. The last opportunity to break the cycle of forgetting and fulfill your sacred mission. If you ignore this call, everything around you will begin to fall apart. Because what is divine within you will no longer accept being neglected. And the universe, in response, will begin to take away everything that holds you back from evolving. So ask yourself, am I ready to leave behind what keeps me trapped? Am I willing to face the pain of liberation, to live the truth of my purpose? Because that decision, no one can make it for you, not even God. Free will is the final test, and those who choose to cross will be completely transformed. You must understand that the coming days are crucial. Everything that happens now is connected to your decision to move forward or fall back. Time is accelerating. Reality is unraveling to make way for the new. And only the chosen will be able to walk across this collapsing terrain without being swallowed up. Now close your eyes for a moment. Breathe and listen. That voice inside you, it's telling you to go, to break free, to move forward without looking back. This is not just motivation. This is a decree, a spiritual command. Because you were not created to survive. You were chosen to illuminate. You were marked to lead, to awaken others, to break the matrix that keeps millions asleep. And if you still doubt it, ask yourself, why did you come this far? Why, out of all the videos, of all the messages, are you hearing exactly this one? Because you were prepared for this moment. Because your soul asked for it. And now, the answer is in front of you. Nothing will be the same. From this point on, either you move forward with faith, or you will be consumed by the illusion. There is no more middle ground. The crossing demands courage, renunciation, and obedience to your mission. Prepare yourself. The second part will reveal what you must immediately abandon to move forward. But continue only if you are truly ready to hear truths that will set you free and also destroy everything false within you. You've come this far, and it's too late to turn back. The universe is in motion, and life will not allow you to continue ignoring the truth that resides within you. It's no longer a matter of choice. It's a matter of fulfilling your destiny. You have been called to something greater, and this call cannot be ignored. But before moving forward, you need to understand something profound. Freedom comes at a cost. This spiritual freedom, this awakening to your purpose, will not be given for free. Often, the steps toward freedom require loss, suffering, and confrontation with the darkest parts of ourselves. But as scary as it may seem, it is this suffering that will shape you for the divine purpose that awaits you. You can no longer live on autopilot, following the patterns that society has imposed on you. To be chosen means breaking these chains, abandoning limiting beliefs, and breaking free from the illusion that imprison you. When you finally decide to walk the path of truth, things will start to align, but they will also get harder. You will realize that as you move forward, many will try to pull you back, to stop you from going ahead. They will criticize you, judge you, maybe even ridicule you. But the truth is an unbeatable force, and it will always prevail. This is where the great challenge of liberation lies. It's not just about escaping the chains of the physical world, but the invisible chains of the mind and spirit. There's something you must understand now. You cannot move forward while still carrying the energy of the past, the wounds, the resentments, the guilt. All of that needs to be left behind, because if you try to carry those stones with you, you won't be able to cross the bridge ahead of you. Imagine that your soul is a vast field, and every emotional weight is like a heavy rock thrown upon it. These rocks prevent your soul from flourishing. They suffocate your true essence, distorting the path you should follow. And when you decide to finally free yourself from these chains, the world around you will start reflecting that internal transformation. Doors will begin to open. People will start to drift away. while others will be drawn into your energetic field. You will realize that your energy becomes purer, more aligned with your purpose, and those who do not belong on your journey will simply disappear. This process of liberation is not easy. It requires courage. Courage to be who you truly are, to live without fear, without worrying about what others think or say. The world will pressure you, will try to mold you, but you, chosen one, cannot allow yourself to be shaped by the standards of society. You were born to be different. You were born to be free. But don't be fooled. Freedom is not a straight line. It is not simple. Many times freedom presents itself through tests, and these tests come to challenge you. They appear in unexpected forms, through the people you love, or through situations that seem unsolvable. But it is at this moment that you must choose. Move forward, trust what the voice within you says, or retreat and give in to fear. Fear is the greatest enemy of liberation. It keeps you bound to the past, to the known. It tells you that it is safer to stay in the comfort zone, even if that zone is suffocating and oppressive. Fear makes you believe that by leaving the old behind, you will lose everything. But the truth is, when you leave the old, you gain the new. And the new is grand, it is transformative. You are ready for the final stage, but this stage requires more than just a simple decision. It requires action, and that action must be taken now, not tomorrow, not later, but in this exact moment. Life doesn't wait, and the time to act is now. The universe has given you all the signs, all the messages you needed to hear. But now, it is your responsibility to do something with them. And by making the decision to move forward with courage and faith, you place yourself on the path to true freedom. The freedom to be who you really are. The freedom to follow your purpose, regardless of what the world thinks. This freedom connects you directly to your divine essence, and it is this connection that will allow you to fulfill your mission and, finally, become the highest version of yourself. Don't think you're alone on this path. Even though many around you may not understand what you are experiencing, know that there is an invisible network of beings supporting you. These spiritual beings are with you, guiding every step, protecting you, and strengthening you. And each time you feel lost, they will be there, ready to remind you of your inner strength. So now is the time to release the old chains. Let go of everything that prevents you from moving forward. If there is something or someone holding you back, it's time to leave them behind, because you have a mission to fulfill. And when you take that step, you will see how everything aligns in an extraordinary way. What seemed impossible will become possible, and you will begin to see how the universe conspires in your favor. Now, at the end of this block, the choice is yours. The path of liberation is before you, and you have the power to move forward or to retreat. There is no middle ground. So, the question is, are you ready to leave everything behind and move toward the new? We are now at the crucial moment, the deepest point of transformation in your journey. You are about to discover something that will change the way you see the world and yourself. You have already taken significant steps on your spiritual journey, but the true awakening happens when you align with your deepest truth, the truth that resides within you, not in the words of others, but in your purest essence, the one that has been forgotten for so long. You, the chosen one, have within you a force, a divine flame that cannot be extinguished. But this flame needs to be acknowledged. We need to talk about what is happening inside you, what is at stake. Because now, more than ever, you need to remember the immense power that you carry. Life has a way of distracting us, of convincing us that we are weak, incapable, and alone. But that is a lie. You are not alone. You have never been. You are part of a greater whole, a plan that transcends human comprehension. What is happening to you is not just a personal journey, but a divine movement, a cosmic movement in progress, and you have been chosen to lead it. So, what is your truth? Your truth is that you were born to make a difference. Your truth is that you have a unique and divine mission that no one else can fulfill the way you can. You were shaped to be who you are, with all your talents, abilities, flaws, and strengths. Everything in your life has a greater purpose, a divine reason that you are starting to understand now. This is the moment to break free from the illusion that you are insignificant, that your life has no value. What you perceive as limitations are, in fact, the tests that are shaping your soul. You are not weak. You are stronger than you can comprehend. Your strength lies in your ability to resist, to rise, to start again. No matter how many times you fall, you begin to realize that the true battle is not in the outer world, but inside you. You are not fighting against circumstances, against others, against what you don't have. What you are fighting against is the doubt that exists within you, the doubt that prevents you from seeing who you truly are. But know this, that doubt is not yours. It was implanted. It was created by external forces that don't want you to see your true greatness. Now, as you free yourself from that doubt, you begin to realize the power of truth. Truth has a transformative force. It illuminates, purifies, and reveals who you truly are. When you begin to live your truth, when you allow yourself to be who you were born to be, you become unbeatable. The world may try to bring you down. People may try to weaken you, but nothing can stop you when you are aligned with your truth. So what happens when you finally embrace your truth? You become an irresistible force. The energy that emanates from you is unmistakable. The people around you begin to notice the change in you, even without knowing what is happening. They begin to see something different in your eyes, something they can't define, but can't ignore. You become a powerful presence, a healing energy, a light in the midst of darkness. But before you can fully live this truth, there is something fundamental you need to understand. Truth also requires courage. It's not easy to be who you really are, because being yourself means not pleasing everyone. Your truth may not be well received by everyone around you. Some people will try to discredit you. Others will doubt your intentions. But remember this, it's not about what others think. It's about what you know in your heart. You are starting to understand now that the world may try to put labels on you, may try to define you according to limited expectations, but you don't fit into any mold. You were made to be something greater, something that transcends small human definitions. You are a unique expression of the divine, and your journey is about remembering that. Now the question you must ask yourself is, what will you do with this power? The power you have inside you is immense, but it must be used wisely. It is not a tool for the ego, not for showing off or dominating. This power was given to you so that you can fulfill your divine mission, to serve the greater good, to heal, to teach, to transform. It is a force that comes from a place of purity, of unconditional love, and that is what you must bring to the world. Now is the time to ask yourself, are you willing to take on this responsibility? Because the responsibility of being who you are is not light. The journey of the chosen one is not easy, but it is glorious. By walking the path of truth, you will be challenged. There will be moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But in each of those moments, you will be called to choose truth again, your truth. Truth is the key to transformation. Truth opens doors that seemed impossible to open. It clears blockages and creates a clear path to your future. When you embrace your truth, you begin to see what has always been before you, but you couldn't perceive. You start noticing the opportunities that were hidden, the signs that weren't visible before. The key to moving forward is to trust in your truth. Don't let the lies of the world pull you away from your divine mission. What you carry inside you is a shining light, and this light needs to be shared with the world. You are here for a reason, and that reason is bigger than any obstacle or fear. By trusting in your truth, you not only free yourself, but also help to free those around you. The path ahead is clear, but it requires courage. Now you have the power to transform your life, to follow the path of truth, and to live with purpose. The choice is in your hands. The universe is by your side, ready to support you at every step. But you must take the first step. You must choose to move forward. You have already started the journey, and now there is no turning back. The universe is already conspiring in your favor. When you choose to live your truth, when you choose to be who you were born to be, you align with the greater purpose that is beyond your comprehension. But that makes perfect sense in your heart. It's time to move forward. The path is before you. Your truth is the key. Don't look back. Don't get distracted. Now is the time to take the power that is inside you. Now, you stand at a turning point in your journey. What will you do with the power of truth that you have just discovered? What will you choose now that you are more aware of your purpose? This is the decisive moment, the one in which you must make the choice to move into the unknown with courage and confidence. Transformation does not only occur on an intellectual or emotional level. It must be reflected in your actions. It is pointless to know your truth if you do not act in accordance with it. True transformation only happens when you commit to action, and from this point forward, there are no more excuses for staying still. The time for hesitation is over. You have already realized that what you do in this moment will define your future. Your choice now will not only affect your life, but also the lives of many others. You have a crucial role to play, and only you can make the decisions that will lead you to your divine destiny. Do not think that the path ahead will be easy. Do not think that you will be spared from difficulties. In fact, the challenges will only increase as you get closer to your destiny. Those who have a great purpose always face great obstacles. But it is also true that these challenges are what prepare you for the next level. You have already begun to realize that you can no longer afford to live in ignorance, procrastination, or fear. You can no longer hide behind excuses. The time of "one day I'll do it" has come to an end. The moment is now, and you are ready. Now it's time to act. But before moving forward, we need to reflect a little more on what's at stake. The world around you is changing. The cosmic forces are aligning. The energies are intensifying, and something much greater is about to happen. The pieces of the puzzle are falling into place, and you hold a prominent position in this scenario. Often people think of spiritual transformation as something mystical, distant, and reserved for a few chosen ones. But the truth is that true transformation begins with you, in your daily actions, in the way you choose to react to life's challenges. Transformation is not only found in grand revelations or miracles, but in the small actions you take every day. If you want to be someone who truly makes a difference in the world, then you must begin to act as such. Transformation starts in the simple act of getting up every day with the intention of living in accordance with your purpose. You have the ability to create your reality. All you need to do is act with faith, courage, and determination. Now you need to understand that your actions have a much greater impact than you realize. What you do, or what you fail to do, reverberates in the universe in ways you cannot fully comprehend. Every choice you make, no matter how small, shapes your destiny. And as you align with your divine purpose, your choices begin to harmonize with the universal flow. Don't be mistaken, the path of transformation will not be comfortable. You will have to confront old beliefs, abandon limiting habits, and break free from your comfort zone. But the beauty of this transformation is that, with each step taken toward your true self, you become stronger, more confident, and more at peace with yourself. And you will realize that deep down, this initial discomfort is necessary for your growth. This is the moment of decisive action. There is no more room for uncertainties or insecurities. Everything you need to move forward is already inside you. What you still need is the courage to trust yourself, to trust your divine purpose and the forces that are around you. You've already started seeing the signs of what you need to do, but it's important that you make the decision to act now. Procrastination is the enemy of change. The longer you delay your actions, the further you move away from your destiny. So, if you want to achieve great things, the time to act is now. But how do you begin? How do you begin to manifest your transformation? It all starts with a decision, the decision to live your truth, to be the person you were called to be. And this decision must be firm, without hesitation. There is no more space for excuses. When you commit to action, doors will begin to open before you in unexpected ways. You may be wondering, well, what do I do? How can I know I am on the right path? The answer is simple. Listen to your intuition. Your heart knows the way. Your spirit is already aligned with the greater purpose. You just need to trust it. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from moving forward. From now on, your life will be different. You can't go back. What you've learned so far cannot be unlearned. You've been awakened, and the world will never be the same for you. Every choice you make from this point on will be guided by your inner truth and your divine purpose. Do not worry about the difficulties ahead. They are necessary for your growth. What is difficult now will be easier later, because your soul is preparing for the next phase of your divine mission. And as you move forward, you will understand more and more how powerful your true self is. Now imagine the future you are creating. You are the architect of your reality, and your actions now will build a future filled with unlimited possibilities. When you act with faith, the universe will correspond to that faith, and open doors you never imagined were possible. The moment of transformation is now. Every day you choose to live your truth, every step you take toward your purpose, you become stronger, more aligned, and closer to achieving what you were destined to do. This is your moment. The time for hesitation is over. We have reached the crucial point of your journey, where the choice to move forward or stay behind will be decisive for your destiny. What will you do now? You've come this far because you've already felt the power of the purpose within you. You know, there is something much greater waiting for you. You've heard the call, and now it's time to make the final decision. You were chosen for this moment. You didn't arrive here by chance. Every step you've taken, every challenge you've faced, all of it has been part of the divine plan to bring you to this point. Now you are about to experience a powerful transformation that will set you on the path to fulfilling the purpose that has been reserved for you. It's important for you to understand the magnitude of what is about to happen. This is not just another moment in your life. This is the final stage, the turning point that will begin something new, something grand. From here on, you will never be the same person. The process of transformation is about to be completed, but it depends on one thing. You must act now, make quick decisions, and hesitate no more. Every person who has crossed your path, every experience you've lived through so far, has been preparation for this moment. But all that learning means nothing if you don't decide to take action and put everything you've learned into practice. Knowledge without action is empty. You must act with urgency, courage, and the confidence that you are being guided by the divine strength within you. Now you might be asking yourself, but where do I begin? How do I know I'm on the right path? The answer is simple. Start now. There is no perfect moment, no perfect plan, or ideal time. What matters is what you decide to do now. The power is in your hands. The strength is within you. All you need to do is take the first step. When you make a conscious decision to move forward, the universe conspires in your favor. Doors begin to open, the path begins to light up, and everything around you starts to align. But this transformation will only be complete if you act now. Don't leave for tomorrow what can be done today, because time is running out, and the moment to act is now. As you take this courageous step, remember that you are not alone. You've never been alone. The divine forces, the energies of the universe are with you. You were chosen for a greater mission, and now it's time to fulfill that mission with all your strength and power. This is not the moment to doubt. This is the moment to surrender to your mission and move forward with confidence. Think of those who depend on you. Think of the people who will need your light, your truth, your courage to move forward. When you act with your purpose, you are not only transforming your own life, but you are impacting the lives of many others around you. Your action has a domino effect that will spread, and your choices will echo throughout the universe. With every step you take toward your purpose, you become stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the divine truth within you. And as you move forward, you will realize that the path is no longer difficult. It becomes easier because with each passing day, you will become more of who you were destined to be. Now I want you to imagine yourself a few months or even years from now. Looking back, you will see how far you've come. You will see the transformation that has taken place in your life, how much you've grown, and the positive impact you've had on the world around you. All of this will be the result of the choices you make now. Therefore, the choice you make today is what will shape your future. The time for hesitation is over. The time to act is now. You were chosen for this path, and now it's time to claim your destiny. Don't fear what lies ahead. What lies ahead is grand. It's the beginning of a new era in your life, an era of purpose, light, and transformation. And remember, you are exactly where you need to be. Nothing that has happened so far has been by chance. Everything is part of the greater plan. Now it's time to act. Don't look back. Don't hesitate. The future is waiting for you, and it will be magnificent. Now, before moving on to your final transformation, I want to ask you to do something very important. Like this video, share it with those you believe need to hear this message, and follow the channel so you don't miss any content that will help you continue on this journey. Remember, you are the chosen one, and what comes next is only the beginning of something much greater. Don't miss the opportunity to act now and share this message with those who are also ready to awaken to their true purpose.